I'm going to try and come around with the mic and get all your questions and everything. Just be patient with me because there's probably going to be, I'd say, however many there are in here questions. So try and be patient. I'll try and go one side to one side so I don't monopolize, just half the room, okay?
It's so empty up here. When you hear the word panel, I hope you guys went like, I wonder how many people are going to be here. Hey, everybody. You know what? I'll tell you what, I'm going to do most of the talking. Is that cool with you guys? Okay. It's so sad. You guys, thank you so much for coming. You never know how many people to expect. I can't believe I'm super overwhelmed and emotional about the turnout. This is so wonderful. Thank you so much. Well, listen, and let's give a big, I know you guys, again, so overwhelmed and so charmed to receive the applause for our wonderful, unexpected Rava and Vatu. Who was carrying this guy, and I got to run around near where my signing booth is, run around and watch it fly up in the air. It was amazing, and also very heavy. So, extra shout out to you guys for toting that weight all day. I think maybe we'll just get right into some questions just to make sure that we get as many people as we can, and just see where we get from there. How about that? You want to just do a show of hands? I'm going to put you in charge because at my panel yesterday, for those of you who were there, I really made it complicated. I was like, I will pick one person from each row on each side. Totally like comic book story guide. How just answer me these questions to me. You guys didn't know I did that voice, did you? Okay, cool. So let's see. Oh, I believe you're going straight to the top. Well done, first hand. Well done.
Hi.
Hi. You look amazing.
Thank you, you too. My question that I have for you is, obviously you've been working on Korra for quite a while, so you've obviously grown really close to her. What I want to know is, do you have any criticisms about the character who you do?
This has been a good con of, is there anything you don't like about Korra? Undertone, there's something I don't like about Korra. Well, I've said it before, I'll say it again, she is definitely not your perfect superhero, She does so much stuff that I'm like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? And to me, that's part of what makes her so fun to play, is that, and also to identify with, right? Is like, how many times have I done something where, I've been like, I'm pretty 100% sure this is the right way to go, and then, a week to a year later, I'm like, oh. Okay, well. So, I think for me, again, that's something that I like because I don't have her on such a pedestal that I'm like, how do I even play this? Or, who among us could possibly get near that, the charisma or those gifts or those strengths? And so I really like her humanity, but that doesn't mean that I'm not like, I can't believe she did it again. Did she not learn from the last time? Why did she listen? For sure. So yeah. Poor Korra. She really might take a beating at this panel. I'm sure she would just be like, you guys just don't understand what it's like.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
The question is, before working on the show, had you seen any of the previous shows?
Had I seen the last year? I had, yeah. I was definitely a fan, and I was really intimidated to the point where when it became clear that I was in the running to be Korra, because they auditioned a ton of people, and they started kind of whittling down. I wish I could tell you, it's always fun. I was hearing oh, Michael Keaton was up for the role of blah blah blah. I hearing that. I wish that I could tell you who else was in the running, because that's always interesting. But I honestly, I didn't really know the other girls. When it was down to the final 3 or something. I didn't really I don't remember, like I can't, you know, it's not like, oh, this person I've worked with before, so it wasn't someone that I could immediately identify for you. But I will say, and I hope this is okay to say, but the one person I do remember because it was a dear friend of mine is, if this is interesting at all to you, and hopefully Nickelodeon won't be mad, I don't know if we've ever talked about this before, but one of the people who, I think it was maybe even down to between the two people who got pulled in, PJ Byrne, of course, got it and is amazing at it. But Danny Cootie, who's on Community, was also up for it. And I love Danny and I worked with him a bunch. So, yeah. I mean, he did okay. We can all acknowledge that I think he's going to be fine. But yeah, I love Danny, so that would have been really fun too. But I think PJ is astonishingly great and just like the best guy. So turned out great. But that's maybe an interesting little piece of trivia. That didn't even answer your question. So I was intimidated, and as soon as it became clear that I was kind of in the running, I kind of had to like push myself away from the show a little bit, and I was catching up on it because I had so many friends who were like, I can't believe I've never seen it. So I'd been watching it, and then the audition came in, and I was like, they're making more? And then I was like, I was like, oh, I won't get attached. And then when it seemed like maybe I was in the running for it, I was like, I gotta stop, I can't, because it's real scary when you want something too much, because there's a lot of disappointment in Hollywood. And so I really sort of tried to separate myself from that. Oh, actually, guys, I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing. I should probably take this really quickly. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you guys hear?
Yep.
Yeah. Who is this?
This is Frank Zuko from Fire Nation.
We can hear you. I don't think anyone's that excited that you called me. Pick up on that.
I was just calling to see if you got my honor or
What's that word that starts with a silent H again?
I was just seeing how you doing. Fine, how are you?
I'm good. I'm really good. There's a ton of people here. We had to turn people away, and I'm sure everyone wishes you were here. Yeah, we're just too popular. The show's too popular. And you did. And did you just do? Oh, so I'm in Connecticut. I'm in Hartford, Connecticut, and you're in Tampa?
I'm in Tampa. You never met her, Mom. We're like having a bridge situation right here.
I think you made the wrong choice. Everyone says hi, Tampa.
Yeah, tell us you I say hello. Hopefully you can do another coffee together. I miss you.
I miss you too, buddy.
I miss
Did you have time?
Are you good at your accent?
Oh yeah, he knows I had a bike accident. That kept me actually from going to a con I was going to be out of him. Hey, can I have like maybe a couple people ask you questions really quick? Do you have time?
One question, so I'm in the middle of the time.
Okay, he's in the middle of the slide. Okay, I'll just take one question for Dante. Okay, she's going to get it real quick. Tell everyone at the signing we said hi.
Bonnie is crazy.
I am crazy.
Janet Varney says hello. They also have her online. They go, Tiger Pink, someone from Congress, Janet Varney.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay. Okay, so here's your question.
All right, so did you just sort of, since as far as I'm aware of in this new show, your daughter, I assume, is now the Fire Lord, so did you just sort of like retire? Were you just like, all right, I'm done with this, you do it, I'm gonna go right around on my dragon or something? Like,